Maybe you're trying to get healthier, maybe you're trying to lose weight, or maybe you're just looking for a new hobby. Whatever the reason, you've decided to start running. Well, first off, congratulations on a great decision, but secondly, congratulations on the worst possible choice for exercise. In the words of Ann Perkins, I know running is good for you, but God, at what cost? As someone who's run 2 10-mile races, 1 half marathon, and multiple 5Ks, I can assure you that sentiment is accurate. But if you're still convinced you want to tie on your sneakers and hit the trails, we've got some ugly truths about running up next on Fact Bites. Before we head out, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, first up, let's backtrack just a little bit because the truth is, it isn't all ugly. Running is good for you. It improves heart and lung health and builds muscle and bone strength. And that runner's high? Yeah, that's a real thing. It's hard to say when a runner will experience that feeling of inner peace and elation or how many miles you need to hit to get there, but the science behind it is real. See, when we run or really do any exercise, our bodies release a number of chemicals. First among them, of course, are endorphins, a chemical that produces effects similar to opioids. It relaxes the muscles and provides a little bit of pain relief. But more important than endorphins are endocannabinoids, a neurotransmitter that reduces anxiety, increases euphoria, and just generally chills the body out. If you are thinking that endocannabinoids sounds familiar, you're not wrong. They are chemically similar to the main ingredient in cannabis, THC. And that's just one of many reasons why exercise is both good for you and gives groups of recreational athletes a weird, culty kind of vibe. Don't worry about it. Frankly, if you're only going short distances, you can stop this video right now and continue on in blissful ignorance. This is all you really need to know. But if you, like me, find that your endocannabinoids fix needs mileage in the double digits to really hit the sweet spot, beware. Ugly truth number 1, running makes you hungry. Now that I'm listing this after talking about endocannabinoids, that actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, the main reason you're hungry is because running burns a lot of calories, roughly 100 calories per mile for an average-sized adult and a little more for a larger-sized adult. So if you ran 5 miles, you burned 500 calories. That might sound nice to someone trying to lose weight, but in reality, running is not a shortcut to weight loss, because when your body burns that many calories in that short of a time, you get ravenous. I mean, starving. And it is super easy to grab any and everything you have on hand. So make sure you have your post-run snack ready to go before you start running. Popular options include potassium and antioxidants to avoid muscle cramping and soreness, protein to build muscle, and carbs to refuel. Ugly truth number 2, running is expensive. Ha! You thought you got off easy by choosing the one exercise that requires no equipment, didn't you? You thought, I've got sneakers, I've got sweatpants, I don't need to buy anything. Wrong. First off, cheaping out on your sneakers is a good way to get plantar fasciitis, or a twisted ankle or a bad knee, whatever. Point is, you're gonna hurt yourself. Do your knees a favor and go buy a pair of quality running shoes. And don't just order any old pair of sneakers off of Amazon either. For one, make sure they say running in the description. If you've never run before and you're looking to buy shoes, go to your local running store and try on a bunch of pairs. A lot of these stores will even have a treadmill on site for you to test out how each shoe feels. You'll also want to think about buying a pair of shoes that are a half size larger than your everyday shoes. When you run, your feet swell, so you want that extra room to avoid blisters. Buy the brand that works best for you and your foot. Personally, I'm a big fan of Under Armour's running shoes because they come with a Bluetooth device that syncs up with my Under Armour app. It measures things like stride length and cadence, and it shouts out coaching advice to improve my form and performance. And no, we are not being sponsored by Under Armour today, but we would definitely be open to that. I will take payment in running shoes, thanks. So you've got the shoes and you think you can get away with your everyday sweats? Hold on there. Because see, good sportswear, i.e. expensive sportswear, is designed to avoid chafing and wick away moisture. Two things that are definitely going to help you run longer by keeping you more comfortable while you're moving. Moisture wicking is especially important in colder months because you don't want to be drenched in sweat when it's 30 degrees outside. I guess it's also especially important in the hotter months because you want that moisture to evaporate quickly to cool you off when it's in the 90s. Think you're not going to be running in those temperature extremes? Think again, friend. I'm telling you, those endocannabinoids are addictive. So yeah, you're gonna want to shell out for the good running gear that's gonna provide the most comfort and also stand up to the wear and tear of training. Add that to the cost of your shoes and the average cost of any race you may want to join, and you're looking at a hefty running bill. I mean, the average cost of a marathon is between $100 and $300 just to participate, not to mention the cost to your social life and also probably your sanity. A marathon is like 4 hours of running, and that's like a good time. That's not last place finisher time. 4 hours. I mean, no wonder you see all those videos of people practically disintegrating at the finish line, which leads me into ugly truth number 3. Running is just ugly. First off, no matter how much you spent on your shoes or how much Skin Glide you used, you will get blisters. That's just fact. And once blisters heal, well, then your feet are covered in calluses. The good news is you can probably do a cold walk now and you won't feel a thing. Chafing is also definitely going to happen in sensitive areas, like between your thighs or, for guys, on their nipples. Again, Skin Glide or Gold Bond or Vaseline will help reduce these problems, but every once in a while, whether it's a change in season or a new piece of running gear, just expect you're going to experience chafing somewhere unpleasant. Other unpleasantness you should prepare for? Tummy troubles. See, the motion of running makes the muscles in your intestines start to contract. So if you carbo loaded the night before a big run but didn't go to the bathroom before you hit the trail, you could be looking at a serious potty problem. Poop. I'm talking about poop. As you start building up your mileage, start working on your nutrition plan as well. Tummy troubles can be avoided, but it's a trial and error process that only you can figure out for yourself by trying different foods at different times and seeing how they affect your digestive system. Now, don't get me wrong, I do actually enjoy running, and I'm not gonna let the ugly truths stop me from running. It keeps me fit in both body and mind, and the benefits do outweigh the costs. But if you're just starting, it only seems fair to warn you about the cold, hard facts before you make running your new and hopefully lifelong hobby. Any experienced runners out there got tips for new beginners? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.